Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome. It is I, Logosis, and once again, I'm here with you guys to show you the best and comp hash build on NBA 2K23. This build is the best shooting guard build for comp, rec, and pro-am. Without further ado, let me show y'all the build. So you're gonna go shooting guard, you're gonna go 6'6". The weight really doesn't matter because the ratings that we're gonna have is only gonna put our strength to a 50, as you can see. But honestly, you can put the weight however you like it, but I put it at 225 in this instance. And your wingspan to be 6'10" for the limitless on gold. As you can see, we have an 86 driving dunk, which gives us gold limitless takeoff. We have a 92 three ball that gives us a limitless range on gold as well. And we have gold quick first step. This, in essence, creates your build to be the most all-around hash you can create. Not to mention you have 18 defensive badges with Challenger on silver, clamps on bronze, off-ball pests on Hall of Fame, with the most important badge of this build, which is Anchor on bronze. For whatever reason, when people make hashes on NBA 2K23, they do not make them with Anchor. And it seems so perplexing because if you're in a comp situation where you need to be under the rim and people are getting open off cuts, you need to be able to stop your opponent from making shots in the paint and need to have them be stopped before they can get there in the first place with off-ball pests and Hall of Fame. The combination of these two badges, right, make you way better at dealing with the backdoor cuts. But let's get to the attributes in general. 75 close shot, 82 driving layup, 86 driving dunk as mentioned earlier. You get 17 finishing. You get 77 mid-range, 92 three ball, and a 67 free throw. That gives you the limitless on gold, dead eye on gold, blinders on gold. And these are the three badges I'll be running along with Green Machine and probably guard up, Claymore, something along those lines. With the playmaking, now the playmaking was the hardest one to sacrifice on. With a 78 pass accuracy, you're good enough to put Needle Threader on silver, and with Needle Threader on silver, you'll be able to stun your opponents better if you didn't have it at all. You also get access to the LeBron James passing style if that's something you'd prefer. 86 ball handle, which gives you the standard dribble moves that'll help you be a good ball handler. You get a 76 speed with ball, which is just fine. You're not going to be doing a lot of isoing with this build. You want to be able to relinquish some of that dribbling responsibility away from your point guard, but you will definitely be able to do something with the ball, as you saw with the clips in the beginning, to be able to get a cheeky open shot while the shot clock is going down. You have a 55 interior defense, 80 perimeter defense, 81 steals, 72 block, and a 50 rebounding. These are all to give you extra badges. These are all thresholds to give you the extra badge. That's why the stats look a little weird. The 18 defensive badges become crucial so you can activate the interceptor on silver, and I'll show you what to do with your +4 or +5, or if you've already hit level 39 on this season, which I haven't done yet, +6. And with the physicals, you can see an 80 speed, 80 acceleration. The 80 speed is purely so you can be able to run around on defense. Your speed rating affects your off-ball movement in general, so it does affect your off-ball movement on offense, but defense as well. You need to be able to keep up with your man on defense. 80 acceleration is just fine with gold quick first step, as I mentioned earlier, so you shouldn't have too many issues there. The 50 strength for me was really good because if you have 50 strength with the combination of off-ball pests on Hall of Fame and clamps on bronze, you are able to do so much more on defense in terms of staying in front of your opponent than you would if you didn't have it. 75 vertical for the threshold and contact dunks, and an 88 stamina. This is the most all-round hash build I have seen on YouTube. I went searching, looking for a hash build, and I didn't like any of them, primarily because it did not have Anchor, and I felt like the playmaking was a bit too high for somebody who's just going to spot up at the hash and play the corner. If you want a build that's able to do everything that you need to do as a shooting guard, I'd advise you to use this build. So as you can see with the takeovers, I chose limitless and negative impact. You get access to slashing takeover and playmaking takeover. So remember, finishing takeovers give you +8 on all of your physicals. So if you want more acceleration, you could have it to where you have something like this, so you can get that +8 on your physicals. Shades of Eddie Jones, Desmond Bane, and Bradley Beal. Now, if you want to be a comp shooting guard, Desmond Bane and Bradley Beal don't sound like too bad of picks, but as you can see, it comes out as an inside-out scorer. The name is irrelevant. Let's get on to the badges on my build. As you can see, I just made the build. I don't have all of my badges yet. I have 13 finishing out of 19, 24 out of 24 for shooting, but 17 out of 21, 17 out of 21 for playmaking and defense. I'm not exactly there yet, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do once I have all the badges. So with finishing, I'm going to have Fearless on silver, Giant on Hall of Fame, and Acrobat on silver. I'm going to take the rest of my points, which will be these 3 that I have on Rise Up, Drop Stepper, and Post Spin. Is something I'm not going to keep because I'm going to be playing shooting guard. And I'm going to put all 3 of those plus the 6 that I'm going to get on Limitless Gold. And then eventually I'm going to core this to put Limitless on gold. So I'm going to core Posterizer on silver. And what I'm going to do is that I put 2 of my 5 badges on finishing for right now. And within the next seasons, which is season 3 and season 4, I'm going to get the extra badge point on those seasons as well. And with the extra badge of this season from season 2, I'll have +3 to the 6 that I'm going to have already, which will give me 22 finishing badges, which will allow me to gain access to Slithery eventually. But I have to wait for those seasons to come by. This is a long-term investment, but if you don't have those finishing badges, +5, +6, +7, whatever, you could just go for the gold Limitless and the Posterizer on like bronze or silver, core Posterizer, core Limitless, and you'll be just fine. We go to the shooting. Once again, I don't have all the badges that I would like, but if I were to show you the badge layout with this cord, I'd simply just have it with Deadeye on gold as well as having Blinders and Limitless on gold. That's the only difference. So I'd have Limitless, Range on gold, Deadeye on gold, Blinders on gold, Hall of Fame Green Machine, and Hall of Fame Claymore. Or you could do something like this, Claymore on silver, Guard Up on silver, however you want to do it. I'm running the Claymore right now. Playmaking, I'm going to eventually core Handles for Days on silver, then put on Clamp Breaker, then put Pluckable on gold, Quick First Step on gold, Bailout on bronze, and probably something like Needle Threader on silver, as mentioned earlier. These are how the playmaking badges are looking, perfectly sufficient for what you're trying to do as the hash build to give some leeway to your point guard when he doesn't have any adrenaline boost. And with the defense, as I mentioned, I'm gonna get this Clamps badge cord, then I'm gonna put on Challenger on silver, eventually get that cord, and then with the rest of my badges, so I put 2 on finishing for right now, and I'm going to put 3 more on as the seasons progress. The rest of my badges went to this. So think of it this way. To get Slithery, right, you're gonna have to get +3 in addition to the +5 that you already have if you hit level 39 in season 1. So you're gonna have to have +8 to get Slithery. For the rest of my badges, because I only put 3 here and I'm going to put 2 more in finishing, the other 3 that you're going to have out of your 8 badges, right? You're going to be able to get Interceptor on silver from that. So that's how it's going to look. It's going to look just like this, except you're going to have Challenger on silver and Interceptor on silver with the badges that you see here. You don't have to put this on Brick Wall. You can put it on Box Out Beast or whatever, but this is how this looks. Or take all those badges off and put it on Pick Dodger or something, however you prefer, but this is what I'm rocking with right now. This is the best, and I'm telling you, this is the best hash build in the game. Make revisions, do whatever you want. This is how the attributes are looking right now, but this is my 6'6" GOAT hash build, the best for comp. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It has been Logosis, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.